All right, guys, what's up? Kevin coming at you here with Joker, Chris, Ryan, and Vanilla. Now, today we're going to be talking about a few topics. One is going to be the pig-human hybrid. Now, if you haven't heard about that, that's an interesting topic, as well as the COD updates, how we're liking them, what we think about them, and many more. And finally, the ice challenge and the cash me outside, girl. By that, I want you to cash me outside after this, everyone.
Why the fuck did you highlight my name? You emphasize that shit. Ryan.
He likes you, man. I mean, there's no hate about that. I mean, you have had a girlfriend, so.
Fucking, you know what, bitch? You know what,
Okay,
bitch?
so we talk about this pig hybrid human thing now.
Yeah, explain what it is so that everybody knows.
If you guys haven't seen, scientists created a pig hybrid human. It actually was a living embryo. They were able to put human cells inside of a pig fetus, basically, to make it live. It was able to have grown, and it's actually seen on two sides, one as an appalling abomination, and the other side of it as a medical breakthrough, as doctors are claiming this will be a way to use pig organs to now substitute human transplants, as there's a shortage on donor transplants. This is the whole reasoning behind the creation of this.
That's hot.
Now, if you're wondering if it was going to live, yes, it could have lived, it could have grown. Now, that raises other questions. Would this thing be a human, have rights, or would you treat it like an animal, or how the hell would it even be legally alive?
So, did it die, or?
They killed it.
They killed it. Yeah.
Why did they kill it?
Well, the idea behind it is governments don't know how to run a pig-human hybrid because they don't know if it would have human civil liberties or if you would consider it an animal and eat it. So, I mean, I don't know if you want to eat your half-sister, half-pig, but, I mean, that's up to you, Chris.
I mean, as long as it tastes like bacon, I'm fine with that.
Okay, so we know that Ryan is actually a cannibal. Now, on top of that...
Hey.
The biggest issue...
If human flesh tastes like bacon, you're going to eat it?
Wait, hold on.
The big issue isn't even the fact that they made it as much of the fact as what this spells. Do you look at this as they're playing God, or do you look at this as, hey, if I get lung cancer now, they can give me a pig lung that's half human and they can pump blood through it and I'll live?
I think that the priority for the organs are going to be a lot higher than some idiot that's going to just go smoke and smoke and smoke until he gets cancer on purpose. It's going to be for the people that get in accidents and they need fucking organs that have been shredded or something, or people that are
like
suffering.
A harvest kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's basically for the harvest.
Like
they
he
can
said,
grow
though,
organs inside the pig fetus, but it'll grow as a full functioning being. So they're technically going to have to kill the being that they have created.
Yeah, which would be murder.
The former thing where they used to just graft some cells onto a mouse or something as an embryo and grow a single ear, or as South Park did, a penis. I mean, we've just got to go and look at this. Now they're creating an actual living being that they're going to murder as soon as it's born.
Yeah,
or before
I think
it's
since
born,
it has like a
Well,
certain,
I think that's the.
I think it has to have
the argument is they're
a
trying
certain
to
percentage,
say,
right? It should have to have a certain percentage in order to be considered an actual human and have human rights. That's what I think.
I mean, if it has human DNA, you got to look. I think avocados are 60% related to human DNA.
Yeah, but does the pig actually think like a human? Can he have like the same emotions and the same just think like a human does, you know?
So what do you guys think? Do you guys think it should be considered murder to do something like that, or
no,
for it to have rights?
Well, the first thing you have to raise here is actually the idea: is this thing going to be able to be fully born ever? Can it live outside of being an embryo? Can it fully digress into a human?
Well, what's the average life on a pig, though? Like, how many years is a pig?
20 to 30 years for some pigs.
Shit.
Well, then it wouldn't be groundbreaking for right now if they started murdering them. But I think if they harvest them after the actual pig dies naturally, then that would be a better way. Because then it's just like we have more extra organs, because people donate their organs all the time as humans. You know, when you die, they can actually give their organs. So why can't they just do that with all the pigs? We have to kill the pig, though? Like, you got to kill the pig to get the organs? You can't just wait for it to naturally die?
I mean, they probably used it for bacon.
Oh my God, Ryan's eating people at this point. So guys, if you ever get stranded on the island, do not go with Ryan. Just kill him off the bat, or
for sure.
Wait. Now we're killing me? Oh.
We're killing you so that we all survive.
Well, now here's the thing, too. Let's ask Vanilla, what if they were growing these things inside of women? Would you want a pig inside of you?
Hell no. Not happening over here.
You wouldn't want bacon inside of you?
That's
So,
just
wait.
disgusting.
So,
No.
but-
That's
No,
wrong
no.
so many ways, bro.
No,
Because you call
no.
yourself bacon doesn't mean you're
Do
getting
you
anywhere.
want
Okay,
bacon
Ryan?
inside of you, man?
Listen.
There's
Yeah,
a difference
so-
between an actual live pig and bacon, bro. They only use certain parts of the fucking pig and then you fry it up, dude. It's not
I
like,
know. I'm
it's not
just
like
saying
a
the way
fried
you say
piece of bacon
want.
is inside of her, so you can't reference it to actual
Now-
bacon being inside of her. You got to say, would you want a living pig inside of you?
I mean,
Ew!
I kind of want bacon now.
Right? That's the way you would phrase it, not just like, oh, it's bacon. Humans don't know it's not bacon.
I'm actually starting to get kind of hungry.
Oh my god.
Fucking Ryan.
I wish I was.
I'm all for
Yeah,
it, like I said,
just so we
if they
know.
allowed the pigs to die naturally now. It might not be like groundbreaking shit right now because we can't kill them, but if they naturally die, it'd be good for us because then there'd be more organs to harvest.
Now, when you hear the story
I
now,
mean-
what country do you think of? Are you thinking this came from? What country do you think on
Russia.
God's earth? No.
Russia.
No. Think of like
Anything-
Asia.
Nope.
That's just
China?
racist.
Nope.
That's
No,
just-
not
that's just
Asia, not
racist.
Russia, not European.
Is it the US?
No, it's actually Canada. Canada
Oh.
came up with this. So out of anyone in the world to
You
come
know
up
what?
with
Canadian
what
bacon
you
now.
thought of. So
Canadian bacon.
maybe we are getting a little Canadian bacon on here.
Canadian
Oh my
bacon
God.
children. Gee.
Oh,
Now, this is not to
man.
underestimate that not only has the U.S. tried it, London apparently has also tried to do this, but at the same time, the big dilemma is with the Catholic Church, which is considering these heart transplants, which would come from these, immoral and against God's will.
That same as like taking a regular human being's heart.
Now, it's also known, too, that people have been given pig organs before, and it does work to get a pig's aorta with your heart. So why are we even creating a pig-human hybrid if we can already use...
But that's
Pig.
just for the aorta though. That's not for like lungs and livers and stuff like
Well,
that, is it?
Do you... No, but do you trust a half pig liver inside of you?
Yes.
If it came down to it and I was gonna die from cirrhosis, I would take any fucking liver at that point. I don't think
Well,
it
I'm
would
just
matter
gonna
if it came
advise
from a
you
pig,
now.
a fucking horse, a dog, fucking neighbor's cat. I would take it.
I advise you now.
I can swear.
This is not what you want.
All I know is I want some fucking bacon.
Canadian.
Oh my god.
And Ryan has been voted off the island.
All right, it's been nice having you on the show, man. I mean,
Oh.
any last
I would definitely probably be the first one dead. You'd end up eating me probably because
You're the
I'm
only
freaking-
female. You'd be the only one with power on the island, so I don't think you'd be the
Right?
first one dead.
I don't,
Anyway,
no, I don't think we want to eat you.
now I don't know if you guys
Ryan,
have ever
what?
seen Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh
this
my
actually
god!
Oh my God.
Stop!
You guys are eating each other, and just don't talk about eating her because then we get into
Wait,
women
no,
being
wait, okay.
inappropriate.
So,
But-
okay,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
think
of
about it this
course.
way. The fuck up and listen, bro. So, think about it this way: half human, half pig. Would it actually be considered cannibalism, or is it considered eating fucking bacon?
Or
It'd
would it be
both.
considered you need a new mic?
More internet. You need some.
You want to shut the fuck up?
Need
All right.
more internet.
No, it's considered
You need more
human to
bandwidth.
most people. Anything with human genes in it, it's going to be considered human. If you saw something and you were like, "Hey, this is half human, half pig," I'd be like, "Damn, that's half human. I'm going to treat it more human than pig. I'm not going to think of it as pig." But at the same time, have you ever seen Full Metal Alchemist? Anybody?
No.
No.
Well, in there they create what this is basically. It's called a chimera. A chimera in there, it literally says when it was made in the show, the artist made it say, "Kill me." So, do you think this thing
That's just
would wanna
fucked up.
live? I mean, if it had enough sense
Let's
to
just
realize what it
let's
was,
go
would it
around the
wanna
table.
live?
Let's go around the table, and we'll say if we think it's okay or if we think it's not okay. So we'll start off with vanilla. You think it's okay to organ transplant from pigs?
I mean,
Say yes.
Because right now, none of us are suffering anything where our organs need to be replaced. But if we were all put in that situation, I think our ideals would change. But
Yeah,
from-
I kind of do think, yeah, what based on that basis, then yeah, because if it was a matter of saving somebody's life versus letting them die,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just it's all for the science, but it is kind of odd and strange in my opinion.
So you're all for it then?
I mean, I'm not saying I'm all for it, but
So yes or
I
no?
don't know.
That's the question.
I mean, I don't know. It's kind of weird.
I
But
feel as if they didn't do it like if they waited till they naturally died and then we did the organs, that'd be okay. Like I said. But if they're gonna go out and murder them, that's a different situation.
The problem is when you're going to harvest organs, even from humans, it's usually not from a natural death because by then the organs are already dying. It usually it's from an accident. So at the same time, are we saying we're going to? I'm trying to imagine these half pig, half human things having a pig head and a sexy body.
But
Right,
even
then that's how they're dying.
But even the percentage would be a little bit higher, even if some of the organs can't be transferred over to a human being. The percentage would still be higher.
I think it's
Right now,
okay to do.
right now, there's null because then we just wait for other people to die.
My
But
question is,
there would be a little bit of a percentage that we could steal shit from their bodies still.
are people going to have sex with these things?
Ew!
Oh God.
Is that
Wait.
besiality?
That's a good point.
Bro.
Is
But
that
wait a second.
bestiality?
That's a
Wait a
good point.
second. But
Is that bestiality?
wait. Aren't they just doing it so that they can create organs and get
Yes, they're not
stem
trying to make
cells
some
and stuff?
weird hybrid fucking human pigs that people can have sex with. That's not what their intentions are. But there is
Yeah,
sickos
like, I
out
think-
there like this
Not
one
yet, at
asking if he
least.
can fuck it.
I'm
Ew.
just saying, what is it bestiality or is it?
It would still be considered bestiality.
I mean, if your
Well,
wife looks like a
But yet
pig, is that
it's considered
bestiality?
Because when you have
cannibalism
sex,
if I eat the
when you have
motherfucker.
sex with a human, it's not considered bestiality. But when you have sex with an animal, it is considered bestiality.
I've
So
had
you're
sex
having
with some
sex
pigs
with
before, and I
with
felt like
both
I've had
of
some
them.
bestiality moments.
You're having sex
But-
with both of them.
hold on.
At the same time.
Well- But what if the person is a beast in the bed?
Oh,
Oh
shut
my
up,
God.
Ryan. We're moving on from this topic.
no,
It was Ryan
I want to
and
go around the
Idris.
board. I want to go around the board. Here. So Vanilla
All right,
says
Chris, what do you think?
semi yes. What about Chris? Yeah. What do you think?
Me personally, I'd be for it. I mean, especially if it would benefit mankind. But that's just me.
It keeps more people alive, but then again, we are overpopulated, so there'd be a lot more people alive. That's for sure.
I just think
But-
it's a little like
It's weird.
unnatural. Yeah, like I don't know. I mean,
I
sometimes
wouldn't
it's
care. I really wouldn't care because partially is human. Doesn't matter.
but
That's
know-
like almost saying, "Hey, I can't take a liver because this person's Chinese. I don't want it because they're Chinese."
That's just racist.
Yeah.
Now, Ryan, what do you think? Other than eating them,
Animalist.
Shut the fuck up and.
What?
All right. So
speaking
No.
of though, like hybrid people though, I think there's some weird people that get born for real from people that I think do things with animals.
okay.
And-
Anyways,
There's
That's-
if you look
Hey.
it up, there's
Let's
been
just
some
get
fake-
into
It's not
let's get
groundbreaking, you
weirder.
guys. People have been fucking pigs all along. We've been having these organs. We're just now bringing it up. So, Ryan, what do you think?
I knew Honey Boo Boo was a fucking pig. God damn it, I knew it.
Honey
shit.
Boo Boo.
All right. So this is my opinion. I want to say no, but I'd be lying. But yes, not because I just want to eat them, but for the name of fucking science. We need to innovate. We need to bring humankind to the new frontier.
Hey, I got
'Cause-
what if you're like a Muslim or something and you don't like the culture
no,
that
we-
don't,
We are not
that
getting
don't
into
eat pork, then what? Oh my god, that would be like
Sucks
Then
to
you
be
just get a
them.
human
First of all,
My
I think if
fucking
they're
bacon.
Muslim, they don't do
My
organ
fucking
transplants,
bacon.
do they?
No, that's
I don't
Jehovah.
think so.
Jehovah Witnesses, I don't think do, and I don't think that Rastafarians do. I think Muslims do.
Oh, okay. Well,
I know Jehovah's Witnesses, I believe, and I know Rastafarians don't do blood transplants or any type of actual medical science.
yeah, because there's all about smoking their reefer. That's the medical healing
Now,
powers. So, what do you
Joker,
think?
What's my personal opinion on this?
I've already
I
said
mean-
yes. I've already said yes to the full list.
I think
Same.
it's a good idea to do it, but the whole idea of how they're gonna carry it out if they actually grew it, it's a different thing to cut an ear off of a mouse and keep the mouse alive than kill a whole entire being to take all of its organs and never give it a chance to live. I mean, you're
Yeah,
creating
but
That was a terrible metaphor.
when they did the ear thing, though, I thought they just used cells from a mouse and they grew it in a laboratory environment. It wasn't like it grew on the mouse and then they were
used
gonna
the
cut it
stem
off.
cells from a growing ears, the stem cells of what would have been an ear, to put it on a mouse as the mouse was an embryo, and the mouse was born, and as it grew up, it grew a human ear on itself. Now, I think it's a good idea, but I think it raises so many ethical problems that I don't even want to touch it. So
No,
I would say
okay.
no ethically, but yes.
When you think
for
about
if
it, though,
ever
like
came to-
a human lung, the size of a human lung, to be replaced by a pig lung, that pig's gonna have to be pretty fucking big. Now, when they're
Some
mixing
of them-
when they're mixing the cells
It's a lot
together,
of bacon.
no, when they're mixing the cells together, does these pigs become like abnormally big to fulfill the actual like portions of a human body's organs?
Well, the pig's actual
Or-
lungs, if it's growing out to be like the barnyard sized pig, these pigs are actually going to be 300-400 pound pigs. But
Okay, well, they're going to be big enough to actually do the transplants. And yes, go for it, man. Fuck it, dude. It's not like it's sitting there having a conversation with you every day.
these
Do
organs
it.
are going to have a price on them. And the thing is, the price. What is the price to keep something like that alive long enough?
A few
to grow big
100,000.
enough? These organs are going to be expensive by far, as to where before, I mean, I don't know the price of everything for a human organ, but I guess you don't pay for that because it's kind of free and you're on a list.
I
But
don't
now-
think it's free. No.
It's not
Your
free.
medical insurance will cover it.
Medical insurance covers it, but
When is
you're not
anything
paying for
ever
the organ
fucking free in
itself.
this
You don't
country?
pay for the organ itself because you're on a waiting list to get the organ. Because someone has to die to give you the organ, and you're definitely not fucking paying that guy who just died in his motorcycle accident. But you're definitely going to be paying for these organs. There's no way they're going to be free.
You pay for the procedure for the other ones, though. Like if you need a liver transplant or a portion of a liver transplant, I think you
But-
pay for the procedure because the medical
And you-
insurance only covers so much, and it all depends
Yeah,
on
you pay for the
what
procedure, and it's
covers
going to be
you.
a deductible if you have the insurance. But at the same
Yeah.
time, I mean, what's to say these people creating these organs aren't going to try to sell them for a higher be like, hey, you need a transplant now? Give me 300 grand. This heart is yours. This is the best heart we have.
Yeah, it's not
It's
gonna
a
be.
pig
But
heart.
see, since it's gonna be like public thing, it's not gonna be like some sort of like underground like you got to get on the dark side of the interwebs in order to find it kind of deal. There's gonna be like a whole fucking like laboratories and all that shit set up for this, bro.
All right. Now let's segue into this Call of Duty thing because
Fuck that.
I
Shit. Call of Duty can suck my.
first of all, let's go into this talk too. Is anyone going to play Call of Duty again if they're flying around next year?
I
No.
will.
I
I-
will, but no.
Look, I
you
don't
don't-
care what the fuck, what base it is, what time frame, whatever, whatnot. I just like Call of Duty. That's what I play. You know, I don't give a fuck
As long-
about the other
As long
things.
as it's fun, I'm
Oh, we're
fine.
boosting around, or we need to be on the ground, or we need to get off the ground. You know, just everybody just bitches every fucking time a new Call of Duty comes out, and I just play. I just play
You
the
have to
game.
start floating.
I just believe that characters should look more human.
So
I
Joker,
really don't care.
let me follow up your statement with a question. If you could have the perfect Call of Duty, how would you envision it?
I've already stated this in one of the podcasts that we did. It'd be
I know.
We're
like
recapping.
3 different timelines. It'd be modern time, past, and future.
So you go through all three in the game.
Yeah.
Would you want boots on the ground or stay
Everything
with
would
the
be
jetpacks?
everything would be integrated, and you'd have personal preference and choice. There'd be a lot more playlists, but you would have all personal preferences and choices of your own, whatever you want to play at what time and what moment. So if one day you're like, hey, you know, I feel like playing on this map because you can only play this map if you're playing like boots on the ground, or if you want to play this map, you can fucking be boosting around, you know.
I believe you're getting paid by Activision.
Fuck, I wish I was. I'd have a better microphone.
Also,
Just
the
hit,
segue,
just hit up T Martin.
as a side note, is FaZe even a fucking Call of Duty playing Name
No,
any team
they're a bunch of
I mean,
fucking vloggers who don't do shit anymore. They don't even post fucking Call of Duty. How
No,
they call themselves a fucking
that's wrong.
team?
The guys in the FaZe house do,
No,
but
we're
there are
specifically
guys still
talking
grinding
about
it out.
them. They shouldn't. I feel like they shouldn't be part of the fucking phase.
I
team.
feel
Did you
like
see-
no.
they
This is
killed
the
their
way.
turtle.
This is the way FaZe is. The front people. They're no longer Call of Duty players. You know, they started their careers off in Call of Duty, but they found something that gets views and people enjoy a lot more than just watching them play Call of Duty every fucking day. Because they don't have a good enough personality like Jev does. He has a really good personality. He's a hypochondriac, and he's got all kinds of weird disorders and
F
shit.
is your average gamer.
Nah, he's a hypochondriac, and he fucking
Yeah,
he
he
doesn't
is.
shut up.
Dude, I can relate to him, dude. I thought I had cancer 3 times.
You can
in the
only
last
relate
2
to him
months.
because he talks about every fucking type of situation that could ever happen to anybody at any moment. That's the only reason why
Exactly.
people relate to him. He has personality. He can come up with good topics, and he draws in your interest. Now, these other guys, they can only do that by vlogging or by doing other things in order to do it. Because if they all try to compete against Jev would be the one with almost, 6 million subscribers?
Now, speaking of FaZe, have you seen that their actual Overwatch team is good?
They have an
their
Overwatch team.
Yeah, their Overwatch team
Yeah,
is
they're-
actually really good.
That was what I was
Is
going to
that-
say now is they're not so much about Call of Duty. They're more along the lines of being business.
Well, they have
men.
a CS:GO team. They have a Overwatch
CSGO
team.
team is shit. Let's be honest.
Now, if you want to get into Overwatch pro teams, Team Envious has like the #1 pro team right now.
Team
in the
Envious
Overwatch
is the
team.
only team that can compete on the Korean side of the things too.
I've not seen any other team that can compete with Envy when it comes to Overwatch, from what I've seen anyway.
I mean, it's true. They have no other competition. But, I mean, the fact to see that FaZe is actually a top clan in something or top group in something is nice to see, especially considering Call of Duty is on its way out in pro tournament scenes, as those tournaments, if you're looking at them, aren't making
That's
any
only
money.
because it's IW right now.
Yeah, I guarantee you, if it went back
The
to like
numbers
the
are
boots on the
gonna
ground,
change.
it'd fucking
Well,
go back
It's
up.
not
Here's
so
the
much
big
about being boots on the ground. It's more the fact of Infinity Ward. Nobody's a fan anymore. Nobody's a fan
it
of their
goes.
play style, their time to kill, their weapons. Just the overall feel of the
Well-
game doesn't keep interest of certain people, and they don't like to play it as much. So if you don't like to
Yep.
play it, you're not going to watch it.
Go off of this idea too, though. I mean, let's
Yeah.
look at Call of Duty. Call of Duty is now a year-by-year game. It gets a 1-year shelf life usually, maybe 2 or 3 if it's lucky. Black Ops 2 has a special exception. But after that, they started pumping out games year after year. Let's look at games that are like CSGO, Overwatch, that are staying the same, and they're probably going to have a longevity of many more years to come. I mean, Overwatch is a brand new, innovative game. It's not going to go away anytime soon. It's pretty big, and it's one of the biggest esports right now. Meanwhile, Call of Duty, as long as they're
It's
pumping out
because
year
it's
to
the
year
same
games, it's not
game.
going to be a big
It's the same game, and it's the same stuff over and over again, and people learn how to perfect that even more. With these newer Call of Duties, each different game you play, you have to relearn how to play. It's not like, CSGO, you play one thing, and then all of a sudden you got to relearn how you just did what you just did. That's not
I don't
how it
know.
works.
I feel like my Dragon Lore skins are going to be much luckier.
Call of Duty, you have
No
to
regular
readapt to every fucking game that comes out.
Yeah,
It's
because they're never,
never
they're
the
always
same.
different.
Yeah, they're always
Yeah.
different. And
By a lot.
certain people draw interest towards other ones than they do other ones, you know? And I just feel as Infinity Ward shouldn't be making Call of Duty games anymore. It should
I
just
don't
be
know.
Yeah, I agree.
it should just
Call
be
of
a
Duty-
2-year there should be like a Call of Duty game comes out and then it has the lifespan of 2 years and then another game comes out. That's how
Call
it
of
should
Duty
be going. It
does
shouldn't be
much
coming out
more
every year.
interesting if it was a 6-man team, I feel like. I mean, all these games are having bigger teams, and it's more interesting to watch a 6-man team than a 4-man team. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah, but with jetpacks and everything, that's just too chaotic. You play one TDM match and you're just a casual fucking player, you hate it automatically.
Mm.
There's such a high of a learning curve in order to do these fucking boosting around games than there
Now,
is with
there's
the other COD with its boots on the ground. It's so simple to learn. Anybody can go in there and murk the best player on the team.
Now, there is one good thing Activision has done, I would say. Zombies is not bad.
Yeah, I think the zombies, they
The
did a pretty.
Zombies is innovative, good, and it's probably the best thing the game has.
To be
I agree.
honest, ever since Infinite Warfare came out, that's what I've been playing the most, is playing zombies more than the actual game itself. I did do the campaign. The campaign wasn't bad.
It was a better campaign by far, but the thing
It was
is that
better
threw
than
me off.
Ghost, in my opinion, anyway.
The Ghost campaign was in it, and also they tried to copy Battlefield and Ghost with the maps being changeable and just things falling down, and so that was weird. But anyways, at the same time, you got to go in the fact, like me, I stopped playing after a while because it pisses me off to not know where I'm ranking in the world. I mean, Black Ops 3, I was top 2,000 on Xbox
I
for
feel
a
like
majority of
I
domination.
feel like the 3-year life cycle of making a game actually destroyed the franchise.
Yeah. Get rid of
Because-
fucking
because-
Infinite War.
It's because they can't get enough information or enough feedback in time for every single one of these companies. You know, one person's gonna be like, "Oh, okay, well we don't want boots jumping anymore. We want boots on the ground." It's gonna take them fucking 3 years before they actually give us a boots on the ground game. There's not
Man,
enough
people
time.
expect it to come like the next year. Like, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I raised the fact too, though, that after Advanced Warfare, Infinity Ward, and everyone else, Activision had to have known the dislike of it and been able to adapt at that point in time to be like, hey, you know what? We should all switch what the hell we're doing. Maybe not Treyarch as much with the literal next year coming out, but Activision had 2 years
Well, if
to
Treyarch
change
were
one thing. They just had to change the motions.
It's because they weren't really going off so much of what people wanted. They were going off of what was making money. And that's why we got the game that we got.
I want a refund.
right,
It's the fucking truth, though. If they were going off of what everybody wanted, this year we would have a Ghost 2, and it'd be a boots on the ground game. Or last year.
Honestly, I
anyways.
wouldn't mind a Ghost too. I enjoyed Ghost.
But that's what would have happened, though.
Yeah,
They
but,
would have made them make a Ghost 2, but make it better.
I want a Modern Warfare 3 remake. Then I'll be back in.
What the fuck?
But
You
anyways,
smoke.
we fucking
Someone's been playing a little too many.
we've been drifting
Raven
off with
Redwoods.
this.
Now let's talk
we-
about
we-
these leaderboards.
yeah, the
Where's everyone
leaderboards.
ranking?
I don't like how it's set up.
Yeah, neither do I.
They
I think
want
it's
you to just go
completely
look at
stupid.
score, and they want you to just go look at wins and kills. That feels
I
like
feel like
that's the
Or-
only way you can actually
or-
rank up.
Well, why don't we talk about the
if you
fact
go-
that it took them how many months after release for that sucker to come
I
out
don't
when
really
just
give a
about
shit
every
how
other
long it took
game
them.
has...
They could have never put it in. I would have
Every
been
other
happy.
Call of Duty game has released with the leaderboard at launch date.
Yeah, and
Well-
now this time around, since they had a big flop of a game already, they wanted to test the waters to see if anybody would really give a shit if it was in the game or not. And apparently people do care about it. So that's why
the
they
only
added
reason
it
I
in.
play. If I can't
I-
show you
I
that my
just think
dick's 12
they-
inches long, I don't want to play it.
Well, you can't do that even with the leaderboards that's there. If you go to TDM, it goes off a score per minute. So you can play
That's
for
why I'm
fucking
playing Overwatch.
You can play for fucking 7 months and fucking play every day and grind your ass off for 7 months and not even make it to the top 10,000. Top 20,000. I'm in the 30,000. It doesn't even tell me I'm in the 30,000 because they only give you the top 10,000, and then if you're below that, they give you a percentile that you're in. It's stupid. Very fucking stupid. The only way to tell or gain anything to make your dick be big on the fucking leaderboards is actually score, wins, and kills. That's it. You can't be like, oh, I'm the top dick in fucking TDM because they're going off a score per minute. It's stupid.
Well, I've got one response to that, and that's 1v1 me on Rust, bro. Catch me outside. How
Wow.
about that?
I'll catch you in front of your mom's house tonight.
I see you can eat me.
Hey,
Has
as
anybody
long as
Bacon.
you get some bacon.
Has anybody played the DLC besides zombies, the actual multiplayer maps?
Oh no,
I
I've only played
played-
zombies.
I did play each map once, except for the remake. That's the only one that didn't come up.
Yeah, I
I've
played
only
them all
played zombies.
besides Renaissance.
I don't know. Neon looks like the only cool one. Maybe the Afghan map, but because Joker, you were saying that the Afghan map was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
So
Just imagine Afghan, not so much with like wall running and boost jumping and stuff like that. They kind of, it seems like they cater to the people that want to be boots on the ground. So they pretty much design the map to where there's only like a few things where you can actually like wall ride on, and then a couple of things that you can boost jump up to be extra high.
Which map was it that seemed like it was semi arcadey? Like when you die,
Neon.
you actually like turn into pixels.
Neon.
That
That's
one,
Neon.
I
That
like
was
that
Neon.
one.
Yeah, it has
That
a
was-
pretty good flow to it, but I feel like the DJ room is a little bit too much of a maze. They need to just,
DJ room.
yeah, there's a DJ room that's like off to the far right of the map. You go in there, it's like a disco club, and they got the lights going, and they got the music going.
So we're going back to Black Ops 3 again.
Well, yeah, they have
No,
that.
no,
they
no.
have that there, and then they have two of them on Nor, which is stupid.
This is something I want to bring up about the DLC. Actually,
Nor is
and
the
about,
worst map, and I thought it was going to be the best one, dude. I was super excited
That's
for like a
Avatar
nighttime
multiplayer.
map. I was so stoked for a nighttime map, and they fucking disappointed me big time with that one.
No, but yo, so this is something I want to talk about
Well, I'm
that I've been
reacting
hearing
to
a lot of
this. I'm
YouTubers
watching this
about.
now.
Like Jimmy, a lot of people have been saying he's been blacklisted, quote unquote, from Call of Duty events because he doesn't play the game or support it, which is completely stupid.
Isn't
Which,
he in
but
it?
No. The reason why they're asking if he's blacklisted is because he's not posting early DLC footage
I know,
like
but
he usually does.
But people should know that already, that he hasn't played
Admitted
it.
like
He-
multiple times he hates this game. He doesn't like
yeah,
playing it.
exactly. And then on top of that, they're inviting all these zombies YouTubers that don't even play the game either.
Look at this is the point of the matter of the whole thing. Before the game came out, Jimmy got early access to go play it, right? He played it, got gameplay. And when they asked him about the game, he told everybody that he enjoyed it. It was a fun game. He can see himself playing it until the next Call of Duty comes out. It's not his best game, but what was the thing that he said? He said that everybody should give it a chance and that everybody's going to be surprised and shocked of how good the game is actually what it is, you know?
Wow, I know I don't want to play this game now.
You mean
Watching this trailer, I feel like I'm watching a Halo Titanfall mixture game, not even watching Call of Duty.
Yeah, but Titanfall is actually
That's
fun.
why people were going at Jimmy about it, because he was supportive of the game, and then
And
after
you
about
mean
like a couple of
initially?
weeks, after a couple of weeks of the game being out and everybody just hating it and dislike bombing everybody's videos and just so much more hate coming to it, that's why they're getting on him about it, because of that. You know, because
I feel that's just stupid.
He stopped posting because he wasn't feeling the game. But originally he said that it was going to be a good game and people were going to be surprised with it.
no, it's
Well,
not a good
I think
game.
what he saw was what he thought was going to be changed more, maybe updated more, wasn't changed.
Right.
He saw things early on that he was like, okay, these will be fine if they're
But
updated.
it
but
wasn't really
they were
early
never
on, though,
updated.
because
it was pretty late, to be honest.
It was
Yeah.
like September.
It was like when they released the beta for this game. They said, hey, we're releasing the open beta now for everybody. And, oh, by the way, it releases next week. So this is
they got
actually
to
the
play
game.
like a week before the beta.
So, I mean, I don't know why they called it a beta when it was the actual game. That's unusual. Black Ops 3, they changed quite a bit in Black Ops 3 between the beta and launch.
Yeah, but
There
the
were
beta was
maps
in
that had
August.
Yeah, the maps had different doors. There was different ways, different lines of sights, different things going on. Suddenly they're like, oh, hey, we're going to launch a beta a week before a game starts. So have fun.
Yeah. They had they have different intentions though for like what they change in the game. You know, they wanted to change time to kill, and they wanted to change not so much like map features, but the way certain weapons killed and how powerful certain weapons were just from getting stats from people playing in the beta. That's what they were focused on. Treyarch was like, oh, we need to make sure that there's no glitches here. There's stuff like this, because they probably have better testers or something. I don't know, but
Oh, without a
Yeah.
doubt.
yeah, but that's why Jimmy got so much hate, though, was because he said it was going to be a good game and everybody was going to be surprised and everybody should give it a chance. He's like, don't go off of what the community says and don't go off of the dislike on the campaign trailer because there's jetpacks in it. Wait until you actually play the game. And then,
I feel like
And
now
from
he
the beta
doesn't
to
play.
the actual game.
and when he first
It
started
was,
playing
yeah.
the game, he was talking about how this was going to be his first game where he goes through and unlocks all the camos and does everything with
And he
the
only
game.
got through like 2 guns.
People see that as
Yeah.
them lost.
And he didn't finish that either. So people started changing their mind about like his opinion and how loyal it actually is. And then they were like, well, since he's not doing any like Infinite Warfare gameplay, are you blacklisted now? You know?
Hey, let's look at it this way. They were saying that he was when Black Ops 3.
What? I can't even hear you.
They were saying he was sucking Black Ops. In Black Ops 3, they were saying they were giving him all this free shit, and he wouldn't admit that they were paying him or for crate keys. If you remember all
there's
that.
So many different fucking things that people talk about, and if people actually knew the real situations, they would act totally different towards certain people. And I just hate that how ignorant people are too. They just insist that whatever they believe is the actual truth, and there's no other way around it. There's so many of those fucking conspiracy theory guys out there that are just like, they get paid so much money. It's fucking hilarious to me.
Yeah, I don't think he gets paid. You know.
I think Jimmy doesn't even make the money he makes off of his main channel. I think it's the side stuff.
Honestly, he's been doing good ever since he stopped making the Call of Duty video.
Yeah.
I think with the top 10 video games of all time, can you spot the difference, gun sounds, and all that?
I'm flopping on Infinite Warfare. Let me see if I rank top 10 better than Joker.
You probably didn't.
I think he probably just got bored too. I mean, like, how many that fighting to put out the new, the new release information before other people, it gets that's gotta get aggravating.
He never had a problem with it before. He didn't
it
even
just
care.
seems
Look,
like
he would find updates, or he would hear an update, and then Hollow Point and Overflow, and then like 3 other like up and coming YouTubers like Biblical Reaper and all them. They would cover it. 2 days would go by. Jimmy would cover it in his hot prime of uploading videos to his main channel of Call of Duty. So he didn't care about getting it out there on time. It was more along the lines of like, hey, do I want to make it right now, or do I just want to wait?
I just think he got bored of making that type of stuff in general, because he figures there's other people doing it, so he could make something else, and that's what he's doing. He's making other stuff, completely other different stuff.
There's leaderboards. Combat Record still doesn't exist. That's cool.
Yeah, that's coming February, late February.
What about
so is that
Custom Emblem? So we still haven't seen that.
So is that's coming February too.
I think it's kind of ridiculous. I've never seen a game get released like this and have so many issues and so many missing elements.
But it's not the
like I said, I
problem
think
of how big it is.
I think they just wanted to get rid of this stuff to add more like accessories and camos. They wanted to add all this other stuff on the storage of the game, and they wanted to see if the community actually cared. Like I said, and the community does care about these things, and then they're like, oh, fuck, now we have to backtrack. We have to stop production and what we're really going to push out. But they have to keep up with the current game at the same time, so it's like they're kind of like battling like 3 or 4 different things at once to give us what we want.
How do I look up hardcore?
If they just listened, they could. They just don't listen. They never. That's basically. They never listen.
Infinity Ward. They never do. That's why I said they shouldn't be a company for Call of Duty anymore. They shouldn't be making them anymore because they don't listen. They're not getting anything right. They're getting all their information super, super late when they do listen. And they're just making all business decisions instead of entertainment purposes. They're passing that fine line of how far can we push it to where we can make a shit ton more money, but still keep people entertained. They passed it when they just did the release.
So I haven't played this game in like 2 months, but I got 3rd prestige with the first week or 2, and I don't even have a rank.
I told you.
Yeah, I'm only 1st prestige.
You have to play like 5 or 10 matches or something to be ranked.
Oh, I played probably 100 matches at TDM, and I'm not even ranked.
No,
I don't even.
You have to play it recently.
Oh, that's fucking gay.
But they go off of your overall stats though from when you began though. In order to be in the leaderboards, you have to actually be current and playing. Because if they kept everybody on there all the time, there'd be just too many names to display for people. That's why they cut it off.
Fuck! I actually have to try to play this game again.
Oh shit!
Well, you just got to try for 5 games and then check out your stats. That's what you want to do. But
anything to be better than you. All right, I got this.
I'm top 3% in TDM.
Yeah, I'm gonna be top 1%.
2,000 and something in kills.
I gotta do it. I gotta do it.
Oh my god. I mean, it has changed a little. You know, there's definitely a. You can
Average
notice
KD
there's a
ratio in this
change.
game is low per lobby.
Yeah, yeah, because the
Yo,
game
can
is
you
so
like turn your
fucking
TV down? I
trash.
can hear the fucking game.
Yeah, dude, just hold on.
Fuck, bro. No, I'm joking. Give me some bacon. Anyway, I feel like we've been talking about leaderboards a little too much because we talk about it pretty much every time we talk about fucking Call of
Catch me
Duty on this
outside. How
podcast.
about that, bro?
Oh my god, I ain't gonna catch you shit, bro. Fuck out of here. I'd rather catch fish than your bitch ass. Fuck.
Yeah, I think
Have
you
you
need to see
guys-
Dr. Phil.
have
This
you-
girl already saw Dr. Phil, and you definitely need to see him because you're eating human pigs.
Do you know that girl actually got her ass beat after she was on that show?
Oh yeah.
See, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But she also mentioned she got into like 6 other fights that she didn't film.
What the fuck?
People came and attacked her after
Yeah.
the show,
Great.
and she beat their ass. And she was like the one person that gets filmed by her friend or whatever. Everybody says, "Oh, you got your ass beat," and she's like, "Well, I beat like 6 other bitches' ass, you know, like 6-1. You know, that's kind of a good ratio, I would say."
Yeah, but she's
Oh, I
just
hate
saying
this
that. I mean, I don't know. I mean, she's 13 years
Well,
old.
of course, if
I-
someone's
I-
filming it and their friend gets their ass beat, they're not going to post it to the internet. If they're like, "Oh, okay, we're going to cash her outside, you guys. Come on, we're going to go cash her outside," and then they get their asses beat, they're not going to post it to the internet.
I love team killing.
Well, true.
But
true.
I heard
What I'm saying is,
what was it that they said that whenever they were doing the production and they were getting her on the show, that the news team or whatever, they came out to fucking like talk to her, to interview her before the show.
Did they
And,
really?
she went off on one of the cameramen and she threw water at the cameraman and she stole the fucking cameraman's the van of Dr. Phil. She stole it.
That's
She fucking drove it into her grandma's car and crashed it.
What?
Right before the show. Right before the show. Yeah. This happened right before the show. Yeah, she's
Wow.
she's pretty
This
she's
is
pretty crazy. She does Xanax and smokes a lot of weed.
She's what the Latinos call loco.
2013, she might be more attractive. Huh?
Fuck. Okay,
Oh,
Hayden.
God.
Okay, Hayden. Fuck.
oh my god.
Doing bars and smoking some weed.
It's funny though, like when you look up like the story or you see like a documentary of just like her and what's going on. Whenever they first like introduce her, they talk about how sweet she was, and they show her when she's like 8 years old and she's kissing her mom and hugging her mom and shit. And they're just like, only if she knew it then. It gets me every time. I just start dying from that. To pause videos and shit. Oh man, yeah, but she's been going off on Instagram and all kinds of crazy shit lately.
Dude,
Not
I don't know.
shocking.
I think she's a
I wonder-
celebrity.
I wonder if she's making any money off of everybody using
No.
that video.
She can't make any money off of it. It's all Dr. Phil. They sign waivers and stuff. So she's making little to no money unless people are directly donating to her.
Because now they're
Well, with
freaking
1.3
making.
million followers on Instagram, I'm pretty sure she's making some money somewhere.
She has 1.3 million followers on Instagram.
Yep.
Because
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
People like crazy bitches, bro.
Bro,
What
her
the
ass is on fleek. Have you seen those eyebrows?
Dude, they're fucking fleeky.
She looks like a 13-year-old.
They're freaky.
They're fleeky.
Oh my god.
It's not even the worst one. I think the worst one that's ever been on that show is the one that said, I'm going to have a baby, and I'm 13, and I got all the toys in my room already. I already got the clothes for it because I still have my baby clothes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but she didn't speak with the.
How
with
about
the
she
fucking,
cashed me outside so we beat her ass so she's smart again?
She didn't talk with the. She didn't talk with the slang or any of that. That's what made it so much of a meme, is because of the way she said it.
Yeah, but let's look at
If she
memes.
talked
anyway.